word to the wise. Please excuse my broken screen. It's too hard to make a video with the camera facing the other way. I don't know if it's recording or not, if I've run out of memory. I made comments this morning on other people's YouTube videos about their aliens. It's such a prominent thing. These channels have millions of subscribers, but I see people every day that talk about Christianity that have nothing but problems on their channels, that have their channels pulled, for speaking about that kind of stuff. It's amazing how you can speak about religion and get in trouble, and then when you speak about the government and top secret and classified and they're covering up, they don't do anything to those people. They share their footage from their top secret military sites. You got to start asking yourself, it's like a double cross. They get you thinking that you're not supposed to be seeing it, so they show a little bit, and then you research into it, or you take in what they show you, and then what do you get is nothing. You get kind of like double crossed in the end of it all, which is fine. I mean, you can't change people. Trust me, you can't change people's mind. You can influence them, you can show them, but we're not here leading anybody down some wrong trail, because it's impossible to wake people up. So people talk about, there's so much they know about UFOs and there's so much science, but they don't research around that science, where it comes from. Look at any kind of civilization that has ever been influenced, like ancient aliens, all those ancient civilizations that have ever been a part of some alien agenda, and look at them now. The Mayans, the Incas, the Egyptians, all wiped off the planet, off the face of the map, all those kinds of kings and queens and all that kind of stuff. They were all destroyed in their days. And all those ancient civilizations they talk about and boast about. And they think, something better came from that. They must have got, the world got DNA changed and genetically modified and all these things. Are they saying that we're better for it? So, back to the point. You have to really take in and realize the double cross that's going on. The news, somebody told me the other day as I was talking about, things that are happening around the world that the news doesn't report on. They said, they spoke about 5 seconds about the whole Ukraine-Russia situation. And then they showed about a 10-minute piece about congressmen running around the office trying to find out which office is going to be theirs. Think about that. They got you hooked into a soap opera while they say they're giving you the information, so that way down the road we can go back and say, well, we trust them because they did talk about that. Did they? Are they talking about the things that are happening in Central America where these migrants come from? No. Excuse me. Some people have someplace to go this morning. So, all in all, people don't research into religion to prove that it's wrong. They have the mindset that they've learned from everybody else in the world saying it's wrong. Nobody's researched Christianity, I guarantee it. They've never sat there, all those atheists out there that say, and the thing that gets me is that you say the word atheist in a title, and you'll have people commenting you saying the shrewdest things possible. And I can speak religion all day long, but as soon as I say atheist, it's like some people search out the atheist word and then they comment on people, telling them how ridiculous they are for believing in religion. And I've gone back and forth, and people have sat there nastily trying to have an argument instead of a conversation. And then you ask them, like, well, I don't know where you're coming from. Do you believe in Satanism? Do you believe in, Big Bang Theory? Are you like a technocrat that is coming out of the woodwork, and you think that technology is going to help civilization, and you believe in man, and you Did we come from Mars? Spores that came across on a meteorite? Where do you think all this world came from? All the things, the trees, the bugs, the bees. You think that everything came from a spore that came off of a rock? That came out of space? I mean, if anybody watches this, I say thank you for sticking around through all those pauses, because I'm having to deal with the crazy people on the road like myself. But I just hope that people know what they're not believing in, and what they believe in is not provable. That is not something that can be shown to them. That cannot be proven, you know. And you get your information from NASA, and you can say, oh, well, NASA's got all the information, you know. How can you say that they don't? Well, how can you say that anybody else can prove it through scientific method? I gotta go. Word of the wise.